What do you think that needs to be done by the rest of us that's outside of Bahrain in order to put enough pressure to stop the violence from taking place in Bahrain? What should be done?
Yes. Well, I have previously said that if people cannot protest or affect their government, they should get on the internet. There's another thing that they can do, which is very important. These splendid organisations like Human Rights Watch, Bahraini Human Rights, Amnesty and International, they are collecting the evidence which at some stage in the future is going to be used to arraign these criminals before a criminal court of justice and to put them down for 20 years. Now, the more support you can give to the human rights activity, and that frankly means please get off your backside and put in 10 quid. If you can't be a member, 10 or 20 quid to one of the human rights organisations. They're spread around the world and they are bringing together the evidence. And let the message go to Rashid Khalifa, the torturer of Bahrain, that he is in line for a life sentence when we get to him. And at some stage, the human rights people will win. A torturer in Argentina has recently been imprisoned. It took 30 years to get to him. Well, I prophesy now that in this case, we will get the political pressure on. America may have the decency at last to realise these links with fascism. America could stop all this. But in the meanwhile, since America is controlled by the neocons and the George Bushites, and in particular by the Zionists, we have to assume that America is going to go on supporting this. But eventually, we'll get, say, maybe a motion in the Security Council or other developments, and in particular, there will be political developments. So the message is to those killers now, we are going to get you, and we are people spread right the way around the world who are going to use eventually the forces of politics and the forces of law, and you're going down for a life sentence.
Okay.
So you better wake up. That what you're doing, you are implementing fascism, you're out of control, and you pull back now, or at some stage, we will get you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Chairman of the Committee Against Torture in Bahrain, Mr. Rodney Shakespeare.